Hey everybody, welcome to Blood Bowl! I'm Complacent Badger.
I'm Kilo.
And we are watching the Coarse Heirs and This Isn't Hockey, and unbeknownst to SK.
Like I said, verbal cues. That was a good one. The title of the teams. Hey, look at that. Somebody's doing something agility based.
Alright, so again, if you didn't watch the previous game that we recorded, I am having extraordinarily bad technical difficulties and apparently mouth difficulties, so I do apologize. SK will be intermittent at best.
Nah, that's me at my best. Intermittent.
So, Corsairs versus This Isn't Hockey. You do have a good eye on the game, correct?
I absolutely do.
Alright.
Look at all that agility being used to set up your players.
Yeah.
Boy, was I right the first time.
I don't know if I'm thrilled about This Isn't Hockey's setup.
I'm intrigued. I think that the Corsairs kick is in kick formation is pretty incredible. They're really going for that funneling into the middle, and I think that that's a better play.
A blitz action might...
Another blitz action, huh?
Yeah, blitz action might actually fix the setup a little bit. Ooh. Yeah, don't know if I would have gone for the 2-tackle zone dodge. And especially not with the
all the dodge
agility 2 character. I guess he was like, "Fuck it, let's see what happens. If she dies, she dies." So
yeah, I mean
this backfield is just open.
That's true. I mean, he's played agility teams the last couple weeks in a row, so let's see what comes out of it. This is one of those things where a close game is indicative that he was destined to be in the playoffs. You know what I mean? So I think this is a super difficult team and a difficult coach for him to play, but at the same time, a good opportunity to shame one of the veteran coaches and put up a solid fight.
Indeed. So, doing pretty basic stuff. Doesn't look like This Isn't Hockey is going to even go for the passer. Ooh. Alright, so that catcher looks like, yeah, it's a touchdown. Didn't move players to hold him. Did go for it's instead. Go for it's that weren't really too necessary. So he's setting up his players in case he messes up the pass.
Always a smart thing to do.
Sidestep getting that catcher out of there. Catch and touchdown. Okay, so that was... Man... I did speak to Aries about, and this was after this game, about his frustration with elf teams, and I think he gets it a little bit more, and I think his frustration is gonna show in this game because, oh man, the only way to beat elves is to hurt them and keep bodies on their receivers and passers. You have to give them the negative modifiers, or else those 2+ rolls are gonna just defeat you. So real quick, turn 3 now for the kick, and we'll see what This Isn't Hockey can do. It's a lot of players on the line, and without any protection on the wings, so that's going to be a lot of infiltration without a lot of players doing anything in the center over there.
And the back.
Hey! Get that share screen back.
Yeah.
So,
Just so that everybody knows, to make up for the lack of time that I was commentating, every time I call drops, I go do a shot of whiskey,
excellent.
and I should become either more colorful or more racist.
All the above.
Sometimes it's the same.
All right, so if you missed it, went for going for it, didn't have coverage, proper coverage on the catcher, so the Corsairs were able to score turn 2.
I did see that. I heard you talk about it. The video was. So now we have the Corsairs have the ball again.
No, this isn't hockey. Has the ball now. Had basically the almost identical setup on reception, and
Okay.
the change being that he put 5 players on the line.
Okay.
So already kind of, was that a KO that he apothecaried? Hmm. Okay. Never. There's so many coaches that do that, and I don't really see the point. But then again,
Yeah, I mean that's what I like when coaches do that, because when I murder someone, then they can't bring them back.
so it looks like is there a catcher anywhere set up? No, I guess
No, I wouldn't count it.
nope. I guess both the catchers are right here playing blocker. So we're gonna use line women as catchers. He's got an
Don't see
okay.
why not.
He's got an okay setup. He's got a pocket here. However, the infiltration to hit this thrower's pretty easy. Could get an easy 1 die with a blitzer against this if you just mark this character over here. Oh, but this one has guards, so no 1 die for you. And a better setup. That pocket's pretty tough to get into now.
So that guard makes a big difference, huh?
Yes, it does. Guard is huge.
I mean, really, you don't want a little guy guarding, right?
Mm-mm.
Unless he's guarding the point, like a point guard.
Yep.
He could be tiny.
So playing one defender on each of the receivers so that he can apply a lot of pressure to the pocket. This is a good chance for him to make just a not too crazy, I mean, it's not crazy luck to get this, but Nuffle could guide the ball.
Yeah, apply pressure when you have the advantage, right?
Mm-hmm. And I think I'd go for this line one because there's no chance of intercept or a reroll for intercept because of catch.
Yeah, good call.
Oh, putting himself down on Snake Eye Go for it. Yeah, I think your only move right now is to flush out and pass.
Good looking at. I think that's the way to go.
Especially since that player is down. I don't know how that happened.
Tripped and stubbed his toe.
Okay, so player's getting out of the way, so this will be a much easier pass. Got it. And that's a touchdown. Excellent job by This Isn't Hockey.
Good.
And that's exactly
There you go.
what we're talking about, is setting up that little pocket and then waiting for that opportunity to just get that ball out of there and get a touchdown real fast. Yeah, that was definitely very choice moves by This Isn't Hockey. So, quick touchdowns. So we're getting set back up relatively early in the first half. I think it'll be turn 5 or 6. I can never trust what's up there on the top right. So again with the 5-person line, I guess it worked last time, so we'll see if it works this time. Bad kick, so we'll see. Yeah, let's look at that kick. It was a... Oops. Nope, it ate it up. So, pass directly to the Nerves of Steel character. But he has dodge, pass, block, and dump off. If you're going to go for this...
Dodge plows back and dodge?
Exactly.
Did you
Well,
say dodge twice?
I may have. Why didn't he put this player on... Oh, Nerves of Steel wouldn't have mattered. Man, that's dumb. Yep. So that's all you can do is put as many players as you can in front of them. I think I would have maybe moved this player up one more just so that no matter what dodge he does, it goes into more tackle zones simultaneously. Mm.
That's a really important strategy when you're playing an agility team is getting those dodges that they're absolutely willing to take and just getting in the way as much as possible.
Overlapping those tackle zones, but he does have a good situation here. No matter what, it's a 2 tackle zone to a 1 tackle zone to a no tackle zone, no matter which way he goes. So he actually
That shouldn't be too bad, right?
so he actually just fled back and
Did
gave.
he wave a white flag first?
I think so. He fled back and has given it to one of the other catchers.
He had
So,
a catcher behind him. I still can't see the screen, but that's okay.
oh, yeah, he has 4 catchers, so he actually ran all the way back to midfield after being like halfway into the opponent's backfield.
Nice.
But while I was doing share screen, I missed what happened, but it was definitely a touchdown for the Corsairs.
As is common with the Corsairs.
He had to re-roll a go for it, though.
Nice.
So, still in the first half, and it's a 2-1 game.
And that's the kind of scoring we want to see out of the high ability teams. And they did go through all of their rerolls, so that's the thing to note.
Bitterly fought.
Right.
So, looks like the Amazons are going to attempt to take out as many players as possible. Not seeming to get very lucky on these rolls, though.
Yeah.
Oh, smashed ankle, though, on a boat down. That's pretty good.
I'll take it.
Yep. So that player is gone and has lost a movement point. So that's 2 players. Fortunately, they were both linemen. One of them was a level 2 lineman. Oh, but with a return badly hurt.
Back and forth.
So it looks like This Isn't Hockey is, especially after that maneuver, not going to be able to score a touchdown. So we go into the second half.
Now this is the half that really matters. The first one's for show. The second's for glory.
So the Corsairs have 10, and it looks like This Isn't Hockey might have 10 as well. Yes, so it's an even match.
That's 2 in a row. Even match.
So a quick knockout there that it's going to put a little bit of an advantage to This Isn't Hockey. Throwing these blocks instead of covering the ball first, a very dangerous move against a team like this, especially when you have completely open wings. Ooh, dangerous, going for the ball pickup without covering with that line woman first. So a return knockout is going to even it up. And we've got some heavy infiltration. Alright, so did that blitz. So let's see if we can open up routes. Probably not the blitz to make. If you would have blitzed this character, could have opened up a route for your catcher and a line woman to cover. But looks like opting to just cage up after a short pass. And putting somebody right there to increase the cage's strength with guard. It's going to be really tight getting out of that cage, especially with looking like he's taking a zone defense around the entire cage.
Well, zone defense is the best way to fight agility cages, right?
It's not an agility cage, unfortunately. It's a normal cage. But you'll see in just a second. There we go. So opening it up, let's see if we have a cage reform. It's not going to be... I don't think that cage is going to be powerful if he does reform. Let's see if he actually moves one space. So he's now on the opponent's side of the pitch with the ball, and looks like the Elves are just going to reform. This isn't hockey, maybe trying to just hurt the Elves as much as possible, but leaving your cage adjacent to players means that you're going to get your cage taken apart, and then the ball carrier hit.
That's true. That's like wearing panties.
Yeah, just if you're gonna form a cage and spend all that time and energy doing it, if you put it next to players, you're just asking for trouble. So that's 5 Amazons on the ball and 1 Corsair. 6 Amazons on the ball. So that's enough to definitely strip. He has enough people around the ball to strip the Elves off the ball and reset, but he has, unfortunately, again, catchers all next to the ball while the line women are playing the reception game.
Yeah, and you got to hope to get something going because you're at that point where it's make or break. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's very confusing to me that he always plays his catchers as runners and then puts the line women downfield. I mean, you have better odds at making some kind of what you would consider riskier catches if you get the free reroll with catch.
And that's where you want to go if that's what they're designed for, so that you can use your real people rerolls for other things.
Mm-hmm. So that looks like that's going to be a touchdown. Oh, that was unfortunate.
Yeah, that perfect launch makes a bit of a difference, huh?
Yeah, I think the Amazons are just having issues understanding team dynamics and where players need to go and what to do. Um, it's his first time playing Blood Bowl. It's his first season, so I mean, obviously this is all extraordinarily forgivable. He's done an amazing job in lieu of all of that and all that. So I mean, no shame, no disgrace. He's done a great job, and to make it into the playoffs in your first season against teams like this is pretty impressive to begin with.
Absolutely. He was in a solid league with a lot of solid players. That makes it no small achievement.
Mhm. And I think getting the touchdown that he did, and holding the Corsairs as close to a 1 point spread for as long as he did, I think that was pretty good. I think the Amazons just need to take some time to reevaluate what their team is capable of, and come back next season, and maybe feed on some of the newer teams to get some star player points, and reevaluate playing against Elves. Alright, well, that is it. We will see you on the next one. Bye.